Larry Temlock, the CFO and co-founder of the Sun Exchange. I'm not a very good speaker, and this is sort of last minute. So I thought first I would show everybody a short video about the company. Can you please play that? And afterwards, I'll give you a little more detail and take some questions.
Leonardo da Vinci designed a system to harness the sun's power in the 15th century. It's absurd that 600 years later, we're still creating electricity using fossil fuels that negatively impact our planet and to which the world economy is tightly bound. We're so dependent on electricity in every aspect of our lives. The question is not how do we reduce that dependence, but how can we make electricity cheaper and more accessible from sources that do not harm the environment. Sunshine is free, but creating electricity from it isn't. It does take money. Solar panel prices are at their lowest in history, but for many businesses and homes, the benefits of a solar energy system are simply inaccessible. People trying to save for the future through conventional banking are often disappointed by low interest rates and what their savings are being used to fund. So, wave goodbye to the petrodollar and welcome the dawn of solar-powered money. The Sun Exchange. The Sun Exchange connects people wanting to invest in solar energy with people that want to access it. Think of it like the stock exchange, with sunlight. Through the Sun Exchange, schools, businesses, factories, and even whole neighbourhoods can achieve their goals of going solar and reducing running costs. As long as the sun keeps shining, the money keeps flowing. The Sun Exchange hosts solar projects worldwide, so you can choose a portfolio of investments upon which the sun will never set. All you need is a bank account or a Bitcoin wallet and web access. Whether you want to invest in or access solar power, the Sun Exchange is a platform upon which to improve your financial situation whilst making the world a cleaner, fairer place.
Thanks. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea about the Sun Exchange. Let me show you a few slides.
Hi guys, I'm Carly Kloss, and I just created my own website with wings.
Yeah. Okay, so if you can just switch over to a slide presentation. I'll just say a few more things. Perfect. All right, here we go. So once again, I'm Larry Temlock, co-founder and CFO of the Sun Exchange. Through the Sun Exchange, everyone can own solar cells in the sunniest places on Earth. We host fully validated solar energy projects, crowd selling solar cells online for about $10 each. The cells are deployed into individual projects, currently just in Africa, in 20-year leases with expected IRRs over 10%. Earning a return owning solar equipment is difficult if you lack the roof space, the environment, or live in the wrong state. Africa, however, is an ideal place to run solar equipment. It has excellent solar resources and it needs commercial scale energy now. But insufficient capital prevents small businesses and communities from building solar plants. And so they continue to use unreliable grids or expensive and dirty diesel generators, and some children study by kerosene light at night. The Sun Exchange brings globally sourced capital into Africa's C&I solar and mini-grid projects. Solar cell investors receive lease rental, and they receive solar coin tokens, and they can take pride in their direct ownership of solar assets. The off-takers, the people who consume the energy, pay zero upfront, and they can consume cheap, dependable, clean electricity. However, corruption, theft, and default are common in Africa. Some risks are reduced through due diligence, local involvement, correct transaction structuring, but many investors are still put off from investing in Africa. Our blockchain software addresses these concerns and provides entirely new features. Domestic and international collections and payments are fast, transparent, and secure. New forms of financial automation are possible. As it has democratized finance, blockchain will democratize energy. In 5 years, at least $3 billion should be invested in African CNI and mini-grid solar. At the present trajectory, the Sun Exchange can capture 10% to earn over $35 million in revenue, and that's just the start. The Sun Exchange earns most of its revenue upfront at a 10% dealer markup, reducing business risk and capital needs. The sourcing capital is primary, but we must also manage the projects correctly to earn our ongoing servicing fees. And we're co-invested. We co-invest in the projects. So how do we market this? How do we find projects and how do we sell them? Well, our fully vetted EPC, these are engineering firms, partners, help us to source good projects, and we do comprehensive due diligence. We're making ongoing dynamic video content, so our members feel connected to everything we do, and we run public art contests and all sorts of events to engage with a wider audience. Just very briefly, our team, Abe, the CEO, is a 10-year solar veteran. I'm an investment banker, ex-investment banker. Our CTO, Lisa, has been building software for 30 years in South Africa, and our chief commercial officer, Mo, is a very experienced local African solar project originator. I'll just want to tell you a little bit about some of the projects that we've already completed. This is not just a white paper. This is not just a pipe dream. We are actually already out there building solar projects, and we're very keen to raise some more funds through an ICO in the near future to support and expand and scale that activity. So far, we've developed a solar project at the Stellenbosch Waldorf School. It's a private school in South Africa. We've built a rooftop solar facility at the Towercorp Rustenburg tire retreading plant. And we've also solarized the Crow Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. And currently we're funding our fourth project, which is an elephant sanctuary in South Africa. So we're all missing too many opportunities to build solar in developing markets, and we're very excited to open this up to invite visionary investment partners to join us. Thank you very much.